Hello, and it's time to do another SirToys review. And I think after this, I've only got one more thing, if I haven't already reviewed it. Don't think I have. So I've got this and one more thing. That's it for SirToys. For now, SirToys has very nicely said, "Hey, I've got some stuff I don't want to throw away, but I haven't been able to sell. So do you want it?" And I'm like, "Please." So yeah, hopefully in the next month or two, but we'll see what happens. But for now, let's stop shilling and bragging and whatever else. Get on with the review. Knitters of this and this and this. This is the KO Apache helicopter gunship, whatever it is, trio. That is still available on SirToys right at this moment in time in their flash sale. I think it's like $5 or something like that, maybe even less. Don't know. You'd have to check. And it's these three. And these are three Apache helicopter gunship, at least esque things. Cockpit, small body thing. So that fiery Thun Dirbolt. Oh, Fury? I think it's supposed to be fiery, but it's not spelled properly. Kaik Z10? Don't know. A Fury. But they're quite nice things. Now you might be thinking, ugly. They're not real helicopters. They've got no rotors or anything like that. I mean, what are you supposed to do? Well, that's because you're supposed to pretend. Like, when they're spinning really fast, you can't really see them, so you just pretend. I'm only kidding, no. These actually come with accessories. A lot of accessories. So let me just move you over there, and move you there to go. Yes. So first things first, let's get these rotor pieces. You put them like that, then you plug them into the top. There you go, rotor, good. And it is literally like that's got a post, goes through there, then this middle post goes through there, and then it goes into the gap, blah blah blah. You should know how this works, kids. Huh. Okay, helicopters, good. We got this one. I'm going to put that through there, put that on the top. Go on there. You get in there. Get there you go. Helicopters, yay, helicopters. And you're looking at it and going, yeah, but ugly. Aren't Apache helicopters known for having like little stubby wings full of missiles? Well, you mean like these? So you can get these, and they plug into the side there. Or they can plug up there. Let's try and plug it up there. They're a bit siege-ish. There's a few places you can plug them in, but we'll plug it there. Okay. And we'll need another one that looks like that, because I think a few of them look different. Or do they all look the same? They might all look the same. We're alright, okay. Plug that in there. There you go. Got his little side wings. And they also come with two of these each, which I think you can plug into the bottom of these. Or potentially you could plug into these things at the front that definitely aren't arms. Or possibly on the back here. Won't go in there. Interesting. But for argument's sake, I'm just going to put that one there. Maybe we can do all three differently. Ooh. So there you go. That's all laid up with all its guns. That's quite cool. Okay. I don't know if I'm going to do all three, because they're all going to look roughly the same. So, don't really need to do all three. Do I? Okay, so there's that. And that. And for some reason one of these is darker, a darker grey. You can see that, right? Much darker grey. But whatever. Let's put that in there. And there you go. 3 helicoptery dudes with lots of guns, and if they're flying like this, they crash because their blades would hit each other. I know. Should we get them into robot mode? Yeah? Alright. For argument's sake, let's just do the green one. Although this one does remind me of Airwolf, because Airwolf was awesome. Anyway, let's do the green one. So, unpick that. That. Take off the wings. Yeah, we're basically stripping it back to how it came for now. But you can keep the individual pieces for it. So its 2 wings, its 2 guns are right there. And its rotors go there. You got this. Okay. Get the tail. Pull. And extend. Split. Come on. Come on. Come on. It's got loads of tiny little pegs all the way around. That one looks a bit stressed already. But even if you lost one, I dare say it wouldn't be the end of the world. That's as far as it slides. That's a really complicated slider in there. Really? Not sure if there's supposed to be more to that one, but whatever, fine. Okay, no problem. So you got that. Let's bring this camera up a little bit, because these actually get quite tall. I didn't do a size comparison, did I? Whatever. Those Deluxe. They're probably, I'd say at least Voyager. At least. They're awkward shape. Okay. Now what we've got to do is split all the nose cone. Split it, split it, split it. And try and wriggle it out to the side. Like that. And like that. There's this lump at the back here, which you've got to try and get around this piece here. It's a little bit awkward, but it can be done. And might as well do this now. We rotate these out on this ball joint and then down, which point you can turn them. Let me show you this again. These are into a groove there and a groove here. It's to make sure they don't go floppy when they're underneath the nose. Lucius behave. So you bring it out, try and rotate it, then bring it down so it's straight with this all on the outside. Then you rotate this down, come on, to there, and you can actually, on this weird L-shaped hinge, you can actually bring this up. And I'll leave that one down just to prove the point. So instead of the arms being dropping down here somewhere and starting like somewhere on the middle of their ribs, you can use this hinge to have them start more in line with where the shoulders would be. And there's actually a swivel and a hinge there. So you've got some elbow. And this one's a little bit loose, and I borrowed the screwdriver to do something and haven't put it back. Whoops. And the head rotates. Let's see if we can get some detail on that head. It's alright. It's very bland, there's no paint on it, but lick of paint, he'd look alright. There you go. And now we can start putting this stuff back on them. So, the helicopter blades just plug onto the back. Okay, and they can sit either side of the wheels, which will keep them roughly in the X shape. Okay. The wing pieces you can sort of take and plug onto the leg. Do it either way. Tell you what, we'll do it the other way, see if it doesn't impose on the... Now it's going to look roughly the same. Let's put it back that way. So they can go sort of like on the hips, sort of like side skirts. Okay. And of course, we can give him 2 guns. That ain't bad, really. Let's face it, we've seen worse. There's a little bit of leg, not a lot, but you know, it's fine. At least you probably make some like dramatic kind of pose. He's like, you know, dropping from the sky like a paratrooper. Well, that's just that one screw needs tightening. It's not really a problem. Just that's not bad. Fire some rockets from the hips. I mean, considering what these are like, I thought the plastic was going to be a lot flimsier than it is, and it ain't bad, really. Plastic's reasonably good. I mean, I'm not saying these are anything that kids are going to run out and buy in droves, but it ain't as bad as you thought it was going to be. So, should we quickly get these into robot mode? Guess so. Pop that off. Pop that off. Pop that off. Extend. Split. 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 Rotate. Out. Turn. Up. Out. Turn. Up. Adjust the shoulders. Put the props on the back, and this one, just to be different, I'm going to have them go straight up. Oh, because he's a Maverick Renegade with his props just straight up. Oh, possibly slightly off to one side. Renegade. Airwolf, don't play by your rules. Who says you can't put a jet engine on the back of a helicopter and not just rip the blades off as soon as it fires? You know, except, you know, everyone. Airwolf, what a stupid, stupid show. In fact, I'm going to do this now. That one. If you don't know what Airwolf is, kids, you're too young. Go away and come back when you've educated yourself. Sorry, that's mean. That's really mean, but you know. Airwolf was one of those shows like around the time of like Knight Rider, stuff like that. You had like Knight Rider, Street Hawk, Thunder in Paradise, of all things. Hulk Hogan, bless him, he tried to be an actor. Mr. Nanny, Suburban Commando, dear Lord, dark times. But yeah, Airwolf was basically like a sort of Knight Rider kind of thing, but they just had this cool helicopter. I'd heard this Borg 9. That's always a selling point, right? Kids are like, who? It's like, now I feel old. Everyone likes Ernest Borgnine. You saw him in Red, right? You didn't see Red because it was just about old actors. Oh, alright. I bought Red and 2. I made my girlfriend watch them. She liked them more than she thought she would. Oh well. Anyway, I distracted you long enough to do this transformation. My cunning genius. Anyway, I'm just entertaining myself. Right, okay. And there these guys are in robot mode. And size comparison. Earthrise. Is it Earthrise? Yeah, pretty sure. Earthrise hoist. KO Masterpiece Ironhide. They're roughly Ironhide height. Ironhide height. Try saying that 10 times fast. They're big, is what I'm saying. They're quite big. So even if you just wanted background numbers, you're like making a Transformers like big battle diorama, you know, like one of the old pre-getting to Earth G1 battles, and you just needed like background characters, even for a couple of quid, or you know, a few dollars, these would easily do it. And especially if they're in the background, because of how tall they are, you'll still be able to see them. You'll still be able to see the numbers. But then they don't stand out that much. Maybe a quick lick of paint on each one of them, like look, bring out a little bit of detail. But they're quite cool. And even if you just want to steal the guns, I mean, let's just have a quick look at one of the guns. That's quite cool. With the set, you get 6 of... Excuse me, you get 6 of them in the set. They're quite cool. So yeah, I kind of like them. They're not like something I would have... Well, I'd say they're not something I was going to buy. They are something I was keeping an eye on. I'm like, ooh, they look like something I can review. And then I never bought them. Just like whenever I had the money, I had to be like very selective of what I specifically chose to buy because, you know, money. And then one day, SirToys just went, "Yeah, have those." And I'm like, oh, I've been looking at those. In fact, I think I say that in the unboxing, if I remember which unboxing it was. Anyway, I'm rambling now, and I need to get on with things. So, I should be ugly, I should be wretched, and I shall see all of you in the next one. Bye!